Hello, I'm Angela Steele from Artists Creating Together. Welcome to Stay Home, Stay Creative, a art lesson for you to do in partnership with Artists Creating Together right from the comfort of your home. In order to do this lesson, we'll give you a supply list of things that you can locate, and we'll also give you step-by-step instructions for how to do some art along with us. Today's lesson is inspired by autumn and the fall and the changing of the leaves, and it's a printmaking activity. So we'll be taking leaves that we find around our home and in our neighborhood and throughout the community, and we'll be making these really lovely leaf prints utilizing the leaves. So you can do that in black and white like this, but you can also make them really quite beautiful and colorful. And so I'll teach you how to do both. Step one is to gather your supplies. So you're going to need paper, and it doesn't have to be white paper, and it can be any size, but the lighter the paper, the easier it's going to be to see your print. You're also going to need some washable markers, and I always prefer Crayola. And they are washable, not because we're going to get paint or marker on our clothes, but because the washable markers have the most water in them and will make the best print. You might like a little squirt bottle of water, and the most important piece of material that we need are leaves. So you're going to go on a leaf hunt around your neighborhood and choose all different leaves. You want to pluck them from the tree while they are alive, because that's going to give us the most texture through these veins. So you can pick small leaves, and when you pick them, look at the back side, because the back side, that's where you're going to see these bumps and this veining that we're going to use to make the print. You can choose really large leaves, or you can choose little tiny leaves. It's up to you. After you have your leaves, sometimes it helps to flatten them out. So I like to do that just in the middle of the book. So I might press a leaf in a book overnight, but you don't have to do that. That's just if you have some extra time or if you want to keep doing this project down the road. After you have a flat leaf, you're going to choose the leaf that you'd like to use. So I chose this leaf for my starting. And you don't need a perfect leaf. So this leaf has some munching and crunching from a caterpillar or some insects, and that's okay. That's just character to your print and the life of that leaf. After you pick your leaf, you're gonna pick your washable Crayola marker for your color. So just to show you how to do it, and so that you can see it the best, I'm gonna start with just black. So you're going to take your leaf, and you're just going to color the back side of the leaf and get all of those bumps and grooves. And then after it's colored, you're just going to do one little spritz of water just to make it extra wet. And then you are ready to create your print. So when you create your print, you put it on the paper and you just flatten it with your fingers like this. And when you bring it up, you're going to get a print. So you might need to do that a couple of times to get the desired effect and to get it nice and dark. But you can do it in a really colorful way like this, or like this, and you can cut them out and make your own leaf collage. So let's try another one together. You choose a leaf and a color for the back. On this one, I'm gonna go with blue, but I'm looking forward to seeing what you chose. And you wanna make sure you can even go on the stem and every little vein all over the leaf. And then you're also going to do your spritz of water, and then you're ready for your print. And your print is on the white paper, and again, you're just pressing down. Like so, to create this beautiful print. You can even layer colors. So now that I had the blue on this leaf, you can switch and still add red on top of that same color to do a mixture. And you'll see some blending effects come into play. So on top of that blue, I added the red, and I'm adding a spritz of water. And now you're ready to print. And that's how you make a leaf print. And I'm going to show you some of the ones that were created by participants at ACT. Here's more of a blue and pink, or a green in true life leaf fashion. This is interesting. It's a gray with a yellow and pink. This is another gray. You can add a couple of spritz of water if you like that more watered down look. And another green. Next up, I have an extension activity for those of you who are really inspired by this project. Maybe you went out within your yard and you have no leaves on your trees, and all you could find were these older leaves that are kind of dried out. These sorts of drier leaves are not the best for the printing that we're doing with the washable markers, but they're really good for something else. If you take Sharpie markers, you can decorate the fronts of the leaves. And for these ones, I didn't use traditional black Sharpies, but I used these fun paint-based, they're oil-based paint markers. They're lots of fun if you don't have them. They're great for lots of different activities. But you can draw on the dried leaf like this and create a really beautiful leaf collage using kind of these shimmery Sharpies. Or you can just use black Sharpies and create the same effect. And this would be if your leaves have already fallen and they're dry. Thank you so much for joining us at ACT today and creating this autumn-based fun. Please share pictures of what you make. We'd love to see your creations. Thanks again. Bye-bye.